the thing is, man, in these situations, I look like what?
Say you look like Blade, Wesley Snipes and Blade.
In these situations, you just get tired of winning all the time. You know, it's heavy.
Don't jinx yourself. Don't jinx yourself before you guys play against the Giants, man.
I'm not superstitious. I don't believe in that sort of
Agent
stuff.
Key from Men in Black.
I just think that no, but I did get spooked though. I got spooked when we pulled Max Scherzer, but he had 90. I think he was about 90 balls, 90 plus balls when we decided to pull him. So
in a one game elimination, single elimination game, he battled though. See, when your ace doesn't have their stuff. Nowadays, baseball, we talked about this yesterday. 4 2/3 is like almost you got a decent start.
Yeah.
Didn't give up. Gave up a run. Like that's battling through problems.
But the reason I got spooked is because the skipper has made some critical errors along the way throughout his tenure as a Dodger manager, pulling guys at certain times when he probably shouldn't have, and left guys in too long when he probably should have pulled them. So that kept me at the edge of the bed. Clearly, I didn't go to bed. As you can see, I sent you guys a video of Chris Taylor's jack, boom, gone. You know, because I just felt like that. But then when you go that long and you that tight, I knew we would win in the end.
Jansen did his thing too in the top of the ninth.
Did.
It was impressive, man.
And by the way,
I stayed up with you, Key, low-key.
He's been pitching well.
Chris Taylor, when I always say luck is the residue of design, if it feels like the Dodgers get lucky a lot, these games could go either way.
Chris Taylor was 8 for 70-something in the last. He's been 8 for like 70-something.
Bad slump, but he's a good player.
We won, Max, and we're moving on.
Moving on.
Are you saying we, Max? Are you part of
Max ain't, man, please.
I'm not okay. I will tell you. No, I'm not. There's no fraud here.
You're not a Dodger.
I will tell you this. I would not say we for Dodgers.
Okay.
I would say we for Lakers. I would not say we for Dodgers.
Oh God, this dude.
Yeah. You would say you can't. Come on, man.
Yeah, no. I'll tell you why. When
I own New York.
No. When I do own New York. That's a separate issue. This is
we don't
two completely different conversations.
But when I took,
I'm gonna speak for everybody from L.A., California,
except that
South
you can't
Central
because
LA.
I do.
Yes.
I am the voice of L.A.
We don't want you. We do not accept you. We don't want you to be a part of Laker Nation, Dodger Nation.
I'm sorry, but I'm the one who makes that determination.
That's mean.
Before I took the job, on L.A. radio, I had to decide like. I hate these guys on radio. They come and they're not really rooting for the home team, right? If they're in the local market. So I said to myself, I'm not giving up my Yankees. Not giving up my Yankees, but the Dodgers, okay, they're in the NL. That's fine. Whatever. It could be my NL team. There were no Rams or Chargers in L.A. at the time, right? So I don't have to give up my Giants. The big question before I could take the job was, could I give up the Knicks for the Lakers? I thought about it for like a day or two. I was like, what am I thinking about? Dolan is killing the happiness of my life, and the Lakers are out west. Forget it. And I legitimately started rooting for the Lakers.
I feel like people in New York are going to disown you as well.
Wait, before we can we just run back the sound, Yates?
I'll pull for the Dodgers rest of the way. I'll pull for the Dodgers rest of the way. I'll pull for the Dodgers rest of the way.
You can't say you pull for the Dodgers, and if you say it, you're.
Why do you say that? No, I'm a Yankees fan. But once your team is out, you want a rooting interest somehow.
So here's my.
I'm 100% Yankees fan.
It's like when Duke and North Carolina, historic rivalry, right?
Yeah.
It's like when Duke loses in the tournament, I'm like, go get him, North Carolina.
No. That's not Yankees Dodgers. That's in the 1950s. That's Yankees Dodgers. That's not Yankees Dodgers anymore. That's Yankees Red Sox. I wouldn't root for the Red Sox.
This dude here, man. So if you told me, see, I wouldn't have a problem with you, Max, if you said to me, the Yankees are out.
Yeah.
The Mets are in. I'm fine because it's New York.
Hell no.
I would be okay with that.
No. See, no.
The Jets are out, or the Giants is out. No. The Jets are in. If they win, it's good for New York.
That's the opposite.
I would have.
That's the opposite in New York. If you are a Yankees fan, you never root for the Mets. Matter of fact, there was a chant which I can't repeat. I grew up in the bleachers at Yankee Stadium.
Don't say it.
The Mets, for most of my childhood, were public enemy number one ahead of the Red Sox for Yankees fans. If you're a Yankees fan, you hate the Mets. If you're a Giants fan, you're against the Jets. That's how it works.
It's not rooting for them. It's being okay with that. But you're trying to go all the way to another coast to
where I lived for 6 years. Yeah. I'll pull for the Dodgers rest of the way.
I lived there 50 years. You keep saying 6. That doesn't even. No, Max, we allowed you to set up in LA for a short period of time in your life.
It's like
because
a lease.
you were it wasn't even a lease.
It's like a lease program.
We allowed him to figure out what would work for him and his family.
That's adorable.
What we did.
How can you tell me I'm the one who makes these rules?
Oh, God.
That's just the start to the sports weekend for LA teams.
Makes me so happy.
By the way.
We're so good.
Agent Key, Men in Black.
I just figured I'd put the glasses on because so much shine is happening with my Dodgers. That's all.
By the way, what is it? 3 out of the 4 last World Series they were in.
We've been pretty good over the last.
That's not
8
Men in
years.
Black music.
Pretty
That's
good.
Not Men in Black
you
music.
win the division every year. Think about this.
We
The
didn't win it this
Dodgers,
year, though, yeah.
they win the division every year until they miss it by a game where they win 106 games.
Yeah.
That's the time they don't win the division.
We had a little bit of a slump there. We had injuries in the middle of the season. Kind of, it's fine though. We're good.
Thank you.
But
Play the
you
right
won
music,
106
Alan.
games.
Yeah.
106. You know how few teams have ever won 106 games?
I think at the beginning of the year we thought we
Men
would
in
break the
Black.
record. We were going to get to like 120 or something weird like that.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN Plus right now.